So we're out in the woods again. It's been a few days, maybe a few weeks, since we've actually gone out on a walk. And the weather's being cooperative for now. It's kind of neat right now because everything's kind of misty. Because we're having a weird warm-up right now. And that's leading to a little bit of snow fog, I guess you call it. Plus, it's just a very gray day. So the next, I think 5 or 6 days, we're supposed to be above average temperatures and either rain or freezing rain. Let's cross our fingers that it's rain. Freezing rain does not sound like fun. And I said, you know what? A walk sounds awesome. Also, it'll probably just go up as a short because I only remembered to pull out my camera and I held it in the vertical position. But one of my little bird friends found me not long ago. They're finding me farther and farther from home, which I think is neat. Who knows, maybe another one will find me while I'm walking with the camera actually out, but no guarantees. We actually have enough snow that the snowmobiles are out. I'm never sure how I feel about snowmobiles. I appreciate that they break the trail for me, but they're loud. And they smell like gasoline, which is not my favorite thing. But they do break the trail, so I kind of appreciate that. We actually had the sun come out for about maybe 20 minutes yesterday. It was a Christmas miracle. I always joke about the whole solar-powered thing, but it's a joke with a serious edge. I love the blanket of snow, which will probably be going away if we actually are up in the 40s for the next few days. It's alright, it'll be back. I think the worst thing about winter warm-ups like we're supposed to get is the fact that it turns all of the road surfaces into skating rinks. That part sucks. The coolest part about winter is all the tracks that you get to see. I see tracks in the summer, but they don't last nearly as long as wintertime tracks. think the best part is winter's just really peaceful. I have friends that would absolutely go batty with this much silence, but I kind of like it. I walked down and looked at the main part of the lake a little bit ago, and it's completely frozen over, and I saw tracks that indicated that somebody walked across it, and somebody else from the tracks took a snowmobile across it, and I'm not brave enough to do that. I don't trust ice. I've never actually trusted ice. I've had 1 or 2 times when the ice should have been solid that I've actually put a foot through it. And then, I don't know, it's always been a nightmare of mine. Which is why you don't see me out crossing the ice or ice skating on my lake. Because I'm a big fat chicken. Now, of all the ways to go, falling under ice is high on my nope list. But by the time winter is in full swing, since we're kind of only at the start of it, honestly. But by the time winter is in full swing, there'll be people out there with, like, trucks on the ice. Again, not something I would do, but people do it. Not me, thank you. I am perfectly content on shore using my incredible foot power. I've thought about cross-country skis, but never really gotten into skiing. And I thought about hiking snowshoes. Then I looked at the price of them and said, maybe I'll just follow snowmobile trails. And if the snow gets super duper deep, I do have my mom's old snowshoes. I hear a squirrel. It's funny. They don't actually plow this part of the road, but the snowmobilers kind of keep it tamped down. I don't know where he's at. Usually I'm good at finding the squirrel. It's a fun new game. Find the squirrel. Speaking of snowmobiles, I don't see them, but I hear them. I think that's the thing I like the least about snowmobiles is you can hear them for miles. They're really loud. But I do appreciate that they keep the roads tamped down enough for me to walk. I think most of the tracks that I see are squirrel. Very cute. We like squirrels. Oh, speaking of squirrels, we now have 2 black squirrels that are coming to the feeder. Hopefully I'll get them on video soon. The really cool one has only come by once, and I did get a picture of it. I'll try to put the picture in somewhere in this video. My son calls him the Guy Fieri of squirrels. Maybe he's doing his own diners, drive-ins and dives. Squirrel edition. What would that be? Seeds, suet, and swag? I don't know. But he's very cute. Or she. Because it's a black squirrel, but it has frosted tips. Hence the Guy Fieri thing. So it's... I guess the pattern is technically called like a guti, where it's dark with a frosted tip. Very, very pretty. I'm calling it a black squirrel, but I don't know, with sort of light brown tips, is it truly black? Very unusual coat pattern. Very, very pretty. So I will pop a picture of it, and then probably put a picture of the main black squirrel that we get next to it, just so you can see what a difference. You gotta love rambling walks. One of these days, maybe I'll get good enough at this YouTube thing that I'll actually have a plan or a script. But I wouldn't hold my breath. I feel like that's just not me. Another squirrel. So looking at this tire track, somebody put snow chains on their tires. Probably a good idea if you're out driving in the snow. Not a good idea if you're going to drive on anything paved. The minute I turn to try to find the squirrel, it goes quiet. Silly squirrels. what's funny? Speaking of squirrels, red squirrels are so loud. Gray squirrels are like so comparatively quiet. It's mostly just in the spring when they're feeling that springtime urge that you really hear them. And they don't really chatter like the red squirrels. They make weird noises. A lot of belly aching noises, and they kind of growl. It's very funny. Squirrels are funny. Also, sorry if I'm out of breath. I swear, walking in the winter, even on a relatively flat road like this, just hits different. Or maybe it's the fact that, like the last 2 weeks, I haven't done much of anything. Definitely going to have to start a New Year's more walking regimen. New Year, same me. I always hate it when YouTubers are like, New Year, new me. But maybe New Year, more walks. All of the different colors and textures of my lake. We're definitely in the winter texture portion. So I know I've said this, I think, before, but since I just was listening to that blue jay, and most of you probably already know this, but in case you didn't, did you know that blue jays are a part of the crow and raven family? They're all corvids. And corvids, all of them, crows, ravens, blue jays, scrub jays, all of that family are considered songbirds. I've heard blue jays make a few melodic sounds, but I wonder who decided that they were songbirds. It's a very harsh song, I guess. Oh my. Alright, well, I just looked at the time on this, and I have kept you guys on this walk for like 20 minutes, so unless a chickadee pops up, in which case I'll try to remember to turn the camera on. But unless that happens, I guess I'm going to say thank you for coming for a walk with me. I really do appreciate it. It's pretty. And I like it out here. In fact, I think I'm even sweating. So it must be getting close to 30 Fahrenheit. Almost freezing. Yay! Anyway, thank you for coming with me. And yeah, if I do run into a chickadee, I'll either insert it at the end or the beginning. And keep an eye out because the other one will probably be a short. But thank you for listening to me ramble. Please do hit the thumbs up, and I will see you next time.